Hello viewers, what a beautiful day to be alive. My name is Aisha Uwa Edeko and this is the Breakfast Show on TSL Nigeria TV.
The weekend is a good time to let go of the stress, unwind, and get your groove back on just before the working week commences. Unfortunately, the drumsticks were broken for a young lady in Ogun State, owing to the news that got to us. A soldier whose identity could not be immediately ascertained on Saturday assaulted a young lady who was dressed in a manner he considered indecent. The incident happened around 9:47 a.m. at Ujuore in Ota area of Ogun State. The lady, who was clad up in a pair of shorts and white knitted cover-up, was trekking on the road when she was assaulted. Eyewitnesses reports that the soldier slapped the young lady repeatedly, and when the shocked lady attempted to run away from the unprovoked assault, he pulled her back violently with her braided long hair. The soldier was caught in video yanking at the lady's blouse and also wanted to take off her bra when passers-by intervened and begged him repeatedly before he let go of the lady. This brings us to the discussion on the Breakfast Show this morning. Freedom of liberty. Is it really a right in Nigeria again? Good morning, my darling.
Good morning, Zezi.
What do we make of this? Deep breath. What can we make of this?
In fact, when I saw the story, I was like, whoa, what the heck again? Because it's really terrible. The soldier is supposed to protect law and order, you know? And the first duty of the soldier is to follow the Constitution. And the Constitution concerning the dress code in Nigeria is the, you know, I wrote it down. A critical examination of the main criminal laws in Nigeria. That is the provision of section 231 of the Criminal Code and Penal Code reveals that there is no section of the law that penalizes anyone who puts clauses seen or perceived to be indecent, except in the northern part of Nigeria, in some parts of Nigeria, northern parts, not all, where we have Sharia law, and it actually pertains to the Muslim. So the soldier does not have any rights to molest her. For indecent dressing, because you don't have that.
Faye, let me come to you. Do you perceive, or is it right for any Nigerian to perceive another person's dressing as indecent?
What's your definition of indecent?
Yeah.
So, beginning with, according to what the soldier said, maybe he didn't cover her body properly because she was putting on a white bombshell. So, to him, the idea of indecent there was that her body was exposed.
What part of her body was exposed?
Her lap.
How is that
her lap?
How is that his concern?
Okay.
Is she a criminal? She a bandit.
And then what baffled me was that he came down from the bus, attacked the lady, beat her up, and she was too shocked to even react because
how did she even react? Because he's a uniformed man, and you know how civilians feel when they see soldiers, especially in Nigeria. The first thing that comes to your mind is brutality. Because you're not going to be doing frog jump. You're going to be receiving a slap.
Or
and before you realize yourself, maybe there's a nip on your body or something, or they take you to the barracks and you're rolling in mud. So the moment we see soldiers, even if we are right or we are wrong, we take off. So the girl was just, you know, it's pretty hot this period. So I would just say, okay, people should dress the way they want to dress. She was not naked. After all, there are people that move naked, mad people. Why didn't you go? Yes, because they did not put on clothes. She's obviously not mad. She's normal, and she's not a criminal. So
I feel terrible about the situation. I feel terrible about the situation because I don't think it's right for anyone to consider anybody's dressing to be indecent.
Exactly.
Yeah. Your opinion of indecent should end in your mind.
Yeah.
You can wink at her if you want to. That's your business. That's your eye. That's your nose. But to go as far as assaulting and almost yanking off her inner wear, that's unreasonable.
And even the whole entire idea behind indecent dressing does not apply to the next person.
No.
It should apply to you as a person.
Your personal belief.
If you feel you want to be a decent person, good and fine. You should dress decently in the way of your own understanding and leave the next person out of it. Except you're under the Sharia law, like Mrs. Aisha said, and that's strictly religious.
That's religious based.
Yes.
So that's
Young.
Wait, honestly, you sound like a lawyer. You sound like a lawyer right now. It's so pathetic, the situation we find ourselves in this country. Naturally, the soldiers, they are supposed to be the custodian of the law.
Yeah.
But we'll find a situation where they just infringe on the rights of citizens because we've not been able to place that boundary to let them know that, okay, if you commit such assault, you're going for it. Yeah. Now, we find this thing often on social media, we find it every day, and nothing has been done about it. That's the reason why it keeps on going like that. First thing first, what's your business with the dress code of someone? Because in the Constitution,
it's not
right to expression, right to live,
yes,
right to association,
freedom of speech, right to worship,
whatever you deem fit. If you feel that
personal liberty,
dressing in a way that it makes you happy, so you have the right to express yourself however you want.
So our rights to personal liberty has been infringed on, and seriously, there is nobody who's going to take up the case because we don't even know who he is. We don't have his name. We don't have his identity. Nothing about him. So it's going to, and I found it really disturbing that even people around could not maybe team up and told him, Asa, what's going on?
Exactly.
And that's until it got to the point that he almost took off her inner wear.
Inner wear. So that's the problem. Like I said earlier, civilians in Nigeria naturally are scared of uniformed men, especially the soldiers. So most of them would know that what he's doing is wrong, but they start thinking, is it worth it to intervene?
And funny enough, some will even say, see the way she's dressed, see the way she's dressed.
You understand? They will want, most people may want to see reasons, dumb reasons with the soldiers. While some other people are like, man, I have work to catch up with. I have my business to attend to. I don't want to go buy market. You know how Nigerians is, any matter where concern problem, I don't remove my hand. So they are just like, mind, you know the whole mind your business thing that came with 2020, in my lane, minding my business. So that's the energy people would keep.
But I don't think it's right though, because it could be your sister tomorrow, it could be your mom, it could be your cousin, it could be your niece. And I find it unfair that things like some people who execute these acts get away with it.
Yes, a lot of them,
What's the way forward? What do you think should be done if such a case should arise?
Another reason is because the code of conduct for the military is not properly spelled out.
Seriously?
Now, the fact that they know these things, but whenever they violate the law, we have situations whereby the guys on top will come out to just debunk the rumor.
True. So are the soldiers above the law in Nigeria?
That's a question. But they're not above the law. They are supposed to protect and also protect the citizens.
Yes.
Those that even go against the law, to bring them to book. But now what we find in our situation is that they break the law continuously and nothing is done about it. So until we have a system whereby if you violate the law as a military personnel, you are brought to book and you are served severe punishment, that's the only way we can have this situation control in our system. I
would say that I feel like uniformed men in this country are power drunk. Okay. I feel they don't know they are to protect the lives and properties of citizens. I feel like they are or they get the wrong training that every Nigerian citizen is second to them. I feel like they don't know that they are supposed to serve. I'm not assuming that, okay, they're on top of the ladder. They're supposed to serve because it's seen every day. Maybe there's a gridlock on the road. You see soldiers with their vans. They just clear the road for themselves. And they pass, and that's all. You know, and things like this just happen. They beat traffic, follow one way. But if a citizen should do that, so it's like they're actually above the law. So they're above the law. I think we need to just get the point straight. Are they above the law? What's going on? What can be done? Funny enough, it pained me that nobody around could hijack the situation. It was just one man.
Look at us saying, well, it's a catch-22
if it's me
right now.
Would I do that?
We are saying the soldiers are above the law. Act like they are above the law. And that's the same orientation those passers-by or eyewitnesses have. Because they know that if they go there, they are buying trouble for themselves. Because they'll probably be taken to the barracks. So that's why they act like they are not seeing what is going on. And I think the major problem with the soldiers is the orientation that they have. It's not like the structure is not okay on paper. The structure is firm on paper.
Policies and all.
But what are they executing in real life?
It's different.
It's not just about saying these are the rules, these are that. like Young said, if anything should happen to any soldier or any gist from any battalion today, the guy at the top will come out and debunk and say it's not true. Fake news.
It ends there.
They come with those two words, fake news. It didn't happen. Fake news. And at the end of the day, the continuous lie would be absorbed and taken as the truth. So now this man that actually did this thing, an unidentified soldier.
One.
We do not even know his name. We do not even know his face.
We didn't get his face clearly. It didn't show clearly
on the video. Now, if finally the army gets to respond to it, they'll tell you, he's not one of us. So what are you going to do thereafter?
There's nothing.
They said he's not one of us. He's not one of us. He's not one of them. He's not one of them now. Oh, yeah, carry the matter above that one now. Everybody will just, that's it. Everybody will just relax. So I think the orientation is wrong, because most times when they do month-long training, they come out feeling like, hey, where we've been.
We're not ordinary people again.
Have not been there. So when you see us, respect us. Don't wear our uniform. Don't sit with us. If you have a problem, call us. We are the solution to your problem. We are like the gods that you know. So okay, I know that in Benin City currently there's a curfew by 10 p.m. Every day. There's a curfew by 10 p.m. So for people who actually break this curfew, you get to sit on the floor, do praise all night according to the soldiers, which is a cool thing as a punishment, because these people that actually broke the curfew, it's not like they're criminals. They're just stubborn civilians, human beings. It's difficult to control human beings. True. Now, there was this night I was out, and they actually caught a few people, and one man was just lamenting, which is the natural thing that someone who is tired of the entire situation would do. He was like, my daughter is waiting for me at home. And the next thing, the female soldier just gave him a slap. Before he could realize he received another one, I was like,
what's going on?
What did he do? And his phone dropped on the floor, and the screen probably broke. And he was like, is it worth it? And everybody was like, Mamo, they could not say pianho. Because they were like, let's not come and talk. We don't know who's next. So that energy is wrong. Totally. And
I think Nigerians should actually just team up. No, let's streamline this to our base where we are. Okay. When it comes to indecent dressing, if we walk on the streets, just yesterday I was coming back from work, and the things I heard some drivers saying about a lady, I was just turned off. Like, what is happening? Why is it that the orientation from the home? I don't know. I don't seem to get what is happening, because you see a lady walking on the street probably with her top and what she considered okay for her to wear, and boys would just start ringing all manner of abuses on her, saying all manner of things, especially drivers and people who sell around. Why is it so, and what can be done?
Their orientation is wrong, like you said. Most of those people grew up in the slums. They don't even, they will not respect. They were not brought up in homes. And just like it is for most men in Nigeria, the whole patriarchy thing, they just feel they are above the women and they have the rights. Mrs. Aisha knows the story. New Benin Market. If you go there, if you like, wear a buyer.
They'll still drag you.
The moment you step into the market, is your hand actually
dragging. Is it walking on that part? I cross to the other part.
You can never be polite to those people. If you tell them, please,
I don't want to buy.
They are insulting you.
The next day,
someone called me goat poop in the market, and I was supposed to be angry, but I just laughed because I was like, where did it come from?
How does it relate?
I don't know you. How does it even relate? I said I don't want to buy a pair of jeans. Is it my fault? So it was just crazy. So they feel women are the weaker vessels, so they use us to shine, to catch cruise, basically. And the orientation they got from however they were raised, because I'm not sure they were raised properly. So even if they have mothers, I'm not sure the mothers took out time to, give them all of this information that most of us are privileged to have.
True.
Yeah.
I think it's a faulty orientation already, because a lot is going on. And funny enough, it pushes a lot of women into depression. Yeah. It allows women not be themselves, because you go to New Benin Market and you pick up a you're like, I beg go. Do you understand? It's faulty. We've seen this happen over and again. You go to the market, they are pulling you, not one, not two. You don't want to enter a bus, the conductor is pulling you, and you try to even free yourself.
You ask the conductor for your change and he's calling you a call girl. How does it connect?
Just yesterday on the way, one was about to cross the road in the bus I entered, and she was leaping. Obviously, what was wrong with her leg? I just started raining abuse on her that she has slept and all her legs like that. I'm like, what is happening? Like, how does it relate? Maybe must have had an accident. She must have had an accident. Just something, or maybe she had issues with polio and stuff, her leg got, and it just threw words to her because, she put on a ripped shirt. And that was it. So I think that, generally, homes have a lot to do when it comes to setting the orientation right. Else that, I think women one day will just wear raincoats on their body to come
Even
out.
if we put on raincoats, they will still hiding weapons to go and kill our husbands at home.
Okay, wrapping up now. Young, what do you think is the way forward?
Okay, I'll speak from the male out there.
Please let me hear
this. Listen, among women.
I think first and first, in Africa, we have this belief that women are secondary. And over time, people have lived with that belief. So they feel like women should be placed below while they are above. So if these things continue, the women will definitely be relegated to the background. That's why we have people molest women, they abuse women, and they feel nothing will happen. By the time proper orientation is out and people get to know that the fact that you're a man doesn't make you lord over a woman, then by so doing,
I think, Young, sorry, I think we just need to really stress this thing. No? The only person who is lord over a woman is the husband and wife. I think that, let's just be clear. Do you understand? Let's be clear. Like, you are lord over your wife and not any other woman. Let's be clear. Very, very clear.
So it should be equality. Let's just let the men have that thing in their mind that the fact that you're a man, women are also equal to.
Are you serious?
We pray they get it.
Yes,
we pray sing things.
But it's terrible because of the system. It's actually the system. The system is affecting everything. They have laws. We have things on ground, but people don't follow. We have people that, so to say, are above the power.
The law.
I'm sorry, above the law. There's abuse of power because you have money, because you are a political elite. You can do what you want to anybody and you get away with it. And it's really terrible. So I feel when people do things that are against the law, they should be put to book. When they see the people, they do it repeatedly, that people are being punished for offenses, for things that they do. Maybe it will deter others from doing it. So that's just what I think.
Because if something like this have happened in the past and whoever was in charge of that battalion actually called such persons to duty or such soldier to duty, I think this won't
because
be
they've been given orientation, they have it on paper, but yet people don't follow it.
Okay, Faith.
Well, I'll just say we should learn to respect ourselves, irrespective of who we think we are, what we've attained in life, how much we have, how educated we are. Respect is very important. They say respect is reciprocal, but I'd say respect is very, very valid. Now, for some people, especially in Nigeria, we see the older leaders come up with the whole idea of, do you know how old I am? Do you know when I was born? Dude, I don't care how old you are. That does not give you the right to disrespect me, because I feel that soldier disrespected that young lady because he feels I'm a soldier. She's a young girl and she doesn't even know what she's doing.
I'm sorry
and I am a so-called father figure. And is that how a father will behave?
Yes, another thing. In
society.
Nigeria, we don't know our rights. So that's another problem. We don't know our rights.
So let's even respect each other. Even if it's in school, the teachers, okay, most times the teacher would say, I'm the teacher, you're the student. I know more than you. It's a lie. Sometimes the teacher will be teaching the wrong things. And the students are just like, they can't say anything because if they talk, they'll probably get -5 or -10. So if we learn how to respect each other, I think the society would be a better place. If he had a problem with her dressing, he should have stopped the bus.
And called her, addressed her.
And said, well, you know, you're a very beautiful girl.
To begin with.
I don't think this outfit is appropriate.
What's his business?
What's his business?
If he thinks he's a father figure in the society, there are other ways to go about it. Not harassing her that way. Because I know as far as this world is concerned, some people would never mind their business. So even if you want to poke nose, do it professionally.
Or with respect.
And ultimately with respect.
Well, for me, I'll say, well, Nigerians should learn to mind their business. That's the truth. Mind your business, respect each other, and whoever it is that's, you know, at the top of the power ladder, when you see such people behave like this, please call them to order so that these things don't become a lifestyle, don't become a trend. That, you know, as a lady, you are dressed and you see a soldier on the road or a policeman or woman and you just want to flee. It shouldn't be that way. You are there to protect lives. You are there to actually, you know, protect properties and make people feel comfortable and know that, yes, you are there for us when we need you. That's all we can take on The Breakfast Show this morning. Please do also follow us on all our socials at TLC Nigeria TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's TLC Nigeria TV. My name is Uzezi Udwefe Ideo. Thank you for watching.
Stay connected to TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on TSL Nigeria Space TV and join our online family.